Asad?
Hi.
Yes, wonderful. Yes, thank you. Do you have a friend there with you who's going to help you, or are you answering? Yes? So,
I'm Asad's nephew, and I'll be
can I hear? Tell me your name.
Niall.
Nayad?
Niall, with an L at the end.
Niles.
Yeah.
Niles. Okay, good. So Niles, I'd love you if you could just let Asad do a little bit of the talking, because I'd love to hear his voice, and then you can help him with the longer answer. So this is an extraordinarily special book launch. I've done many, many hundreds, maybe even almost 1,000 book launches, and there's 2 or 3 that have stood out. And this is one of them, because this gentleman has considerable difficulties communicating. So for a person difficulty communicating to write a book, it's such a blessing. And so this is a really, really special moment for me and for Asad and for you to be present for this. So Asad, can you hold your book up and say your name and the title and subtitle of your book?
Hi, my name is Asad Jung. My book, Cosmopolitan. No, look into the discovery. Okay.
Thank you. Niles, could you repeat that for us?
Yeah. Okay. My name is Asad Jung. I am so proud that I'm holding my first book, Cosmopolitan, a novel of love and self-discovery.
Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow, yes, amazing.
Wow. So tell me, Asad, or maybe Niles will fill it in for you. What problem did you have in your life that held you back before you got the idea of writing this book?
The primary challenge that I was facing before I met you, Raymond, was that I needed a platform to make a difference and touch lives. You inspired me to inspire and reach out to a wide audience through writing a book.
Yeah.
I'm on the verge of crying. This is so beautiful, because we have a bias in our society that if you're able-bodied and communicate well and kind of look good, then it's easy to look down on people who can't communicate or who are in a wheelchair or disability. And you have just thrown all that into the garbage and said, I'm going to achieve and I'm going to help the world no matter what. And I'm just so proud of you. Tell me, what was the easiest part? What was the easiest part of writing the book using my 10-10-10 program?
It was really hard and easy.
You made me believe in myself and my talent as a writer. The 10-10-10 program made writing the book so simple and efficient. The step-by-step modules of the program made the writing process fun and easy.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. For someone with your difficulties, Asad, to say that writing a book was easy, it makes my heart sing. Wow. Wow. And my final question is, tell me a miracle that has happened to you in your life because of this book.
The book that I'm holding right now feels so surreal. Wow. The book itself is a wonderful miracle. The writing of the book made me go through my own life's journey. I began living vicariously through my characters, experiencing the bonds of family, feeling the power of true love and the strength behind self-discovery. I sincerely hope that I am able to inspire my audience by sharing my novel, Cosmopolitan. I am so grateful for having you as my mentor. Thank you, Raymond Aaron, for making people say wow to me.
They really do say wow, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
And now, Niles, can you read to us what it says on the cover right under Asad's name?
Award-winning author and screenwriter.
Aha. Well, I'm about to give Asad his award right now. Here it is. Niles, if you could just read it out for everybody.
Inspirational Author Award, Asad Jung 2021.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Hey, wow. Beautiful, beautiful.
I'm so proud of you, Asad. I'm so, so proud of you.
Thank you for having me.
And I just want to end with something. Out of the 1,000 official book launches that I've done, there's 3 that stand out. And one is Asad today. The other is my own daughter. When she had her official book launch, the place was jammed, and she had her mother and her aunt and her niece there. Her aunt and niece had flown in from California to Toronto to be at her book launch. And so I invited them up on stage. And unbeknownst to her, I'd invited about 30 people who love her. And I had them come in through the back door of the hotel. And when I gave the cue, my staff opened the door and 30 of her best friends came in, and they were crying. And she broke out crying and ran off the stage down the aisle to hug every one of them and then bring them all back up on stage. And then she hugged me and said, "This is the nicest thing that anyone has ever done for me." And so that was special for me. And then the only other one, there's only been 3 out of the 1,000 that stand out as so dear to me. 2 brothers registered for the 10-10-10 program. And a while later, one of the brothers phoned me and said that his brother was dying of cancer and was going to miss his official book launch, even though both he and his brother had finished their books. And I said, "No way. He's not going to miss his book launch." And we got permission from the hospital for me to come in with cameras, and his mother and another sibling came. There's a few people there. And I held his official book launch in his hospital room. And at the beginning, he told me he didn't want any cameras because he didn't look good. He had like oxygen things in his nose. And at the end, he said, "Hey, turn on the cameras. Put this on Facebook. I got to make some money selling some books." It was so beautiful. So Asad, you're in the top 3 of all the book launches I've ever done because of the special obstacles you had to overcome to get this book done. Congratulations. I love you. I'll never forget this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you, Niles. Otherwise, this would not have been possible without your interpreting and helping him and us. And so, Niles, I'm going to be taking this. I live far away from a city in the countryside, in a log cabin. And so as soon as my staff can organize it, we got so much snow here. As soon as my staff can organize it, I'll courier this to the office and they'll get it sent out to you so that you'll have the actual physical award.
Thank you. That's great.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Wow.
Thanks.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Raymond?